I found my son's school assignment where he had to write about what daddy does at work. He wrote that I murder families and hide the bodies in our garage. I was helping my 6-year-old son Finn with his homework when I found the assignment in his folder. The teacher had asked students to write 3 sentences about their parents' job. Finn had written in his careful first-grade handwriting, "My daddy goes to work at night. He kills mommies and daddies and kids. Then he brings them home and puts them in our garage." When I asked Finn about it, he looked confused. "That's what you do, daddy. You leave every night and come back with the sleeping people. You told me they were just sleeping really deep." "Finn, daddy works at the bank during the day. I've never killed anyone. Not during the day, daddy. At night when you put on your dark clothes and take the big knives, you always come back before breakfast with dirt on your hands." I had no memory of leaving the house at night. I work as a loan officer at First National Bank. Come home at 6 p.m., have dinner with Finn, and go to bed at 10 p.m. But when I looked at my hands, there was dried mud under my fingernails that I couldn't explain. That night, I set up a camera in my bedroom to see if I was sleepwalking. At exactly 2:17 a.m., I watched myself get up, dress in all black clothing I'd never seen before, and walk out of the house carrying a large duffel bag. The timestamp showed I returned at 5:43 a.m. with the same bag, now bulging and stained with what looked like blood. I had no memory of any of it. The next morning, Finn asked, "Daddy, why did the crying lady have yellow hair like mine? Was she my pretend mommy?" I had no idea what he was talking about, but something cold settled in my stomach. I decided to check our garage. Behind boxes of Christmas decorations, I found something that made me collapse. 8 bodies stacked neatly against the back wall. 2 complete families, parents and children, all killed with precise knife wounds. Their faces were peaceful, like they died in their sleep. I called 911 immediately, but when the police arrived, they found me standing over the bodies with blood on my clothes that I couldn't explain. "Sir, these people have been dead for different amounts of time," Detective Walsh said. "The oldest victims died about 2 months ago. The most recent died last night. I don't remember killing anyone. I think I've been sleepwalking." Detective Walsh showed me security footage from a nearby home. Clear as day, it showed me breaking into the Chen family's house at 2:47 a.m. 3 weeks ago. In the video, I moved with practiced efficiency, like I'd done this many times before. "Mr. Brooks, we found your fingerprints throughout all the crime scenes. You've been killing families systematically for 8 weeks. That night in jail, I called my neighbor Mrs. Patterson to check on Finn. Oh, honey, Finn's been telling everyone at school about your night job for months. We all thought he was making up stories about you being a monster. What exactly has he been saying? That you turn into a different person at night? That you take him with you sometimes to help pick out which families have the nicest kids? He said you taught him how to unlock doors and windows quietly." My blood went cold. "He's been helping me?" Finn told his teacher you said it was special daddy-son time, that the families you visit get to go to heaven faster, so it's actually a good thing. I realized with horror that I hadn't just been sleepwalking and killing people. I'd been training my 6-year-old son to be my accomplice. In my unconscious state, I'd been teaching him that murder was normal family bonding. The next day, Detective Walsh brought me Finn's school backpack. Inside were Polaroid photos of every family I killed, taken from our visits. In each photo, Finn was standing next to the bodies, smiling like it was Christmas morning. There was also a hand-drawn calendar in Finn's backpack with tonight's date circled in red crayon. Next to it, he'd written, "Peterson family, 4 kids, yellow house, dog named Buddy." Detective Walsh looked at me grimly. "Mr. Brooks, your son has been helping you plan these murders. He's been scouting families during his playdates and reporting back to you during your sleepwalking episodes. But I don't remember any of this. Your son does. And according to his calendar, you were planning to kill the Peterson family tonight. We found detailed notes in his handwriting about their daily routine, when they go to bed, which doors they leave unlocked." They brought Finn in for questioning, and I watched through the one-way mirror as he cheerfully described our night adventures to the child psychologist. "Daddy says we're helping families go to the forever place faster. It doesn't hurt because we use the special sleepy medicine first. Then Daddy uses his quiet knives and they just go to sleep forever." The psychologist asked, "How many families have you helped, Finn?" "8 so far. But Daddy says we're going to help lots more. He says when I'm bigger, I can use the quiet knives too." Detective Walsh turned to me. "Mr. Brooks, your son thinks you're teaching him the family business. In his mind, serial killing is just Daddy's job, and he's learning to be your apprentice." I looked at my innocent 6-year-old son describing murder like he was talking about learning to ride a bike, and realized the most horrifying truth of all. I hadn't just become a monster, I'd been turning him into one too.